加上大家早啊，早晨啊，天天書，係我哋今日咧就嚟玩我哋呢個嘅，等我開翻佢呢個音樂先，啱啱熄咗。等我先，邊個咧？係呢個啊，係我哋係玩翻我哋，又熄咗添，玩我哋呢個嘅新 game，呢個就叫 Genital Jousting， 係啦，咁啦，係啦，就一睇就知非常之歡樂嘅 game 啦，係我哋，亦都，絕對冇其他意圖，係純粹就係玩一隻遊戲係啦，非常之簡單愉快嘅遊戲啊！我當我加個聲先，而家唔係 OK， 應該冇問題。好啊，咁我哋開始。等我睇下先，我都未玩過，我都要研究一下我點樣玩先。我哋去個 story mode 咧 ，new game 係佢係用嗰啲咩 WASD 嚟，我哋撳嚟控制佢。田田鼠呢個樣，乜嘢啊？我哋清純係 Vtuber， 哇！乜嘢嚟㗎？我咩都唔知。哇！你睇你可以控制佢，哇！佢會出水喎 ，what the fuck？ 哇！我哋可以落去，哇！你可以游水，哇！你睇下，一睇我哋玩一分場啫，我哋咩都唔係啊！哇！係咪可以敲佢落嚟㗎？哇！條嘢勁喎！咩嚟㗎？有咩嚟㗎？我都唔知啊！咩嚟㗎？哇！咩嚟㗎？吓？哇！佢吸佢。Hello 啊，Follow，係啊，佢玩 J 乜嘢啊？我玩一個咩玩香腸啫，乜嘢啫？要食嘢啊！佢個囉柚咧要用佢囉柚食嘢，佢有囉柚喎，佢條嘢。喂，佢條嘢好難控制喎，原來要控制一條嘢都唔簡單喎。然後我吸唔到啊，佢好難控制啊，原來一條嘢。唔簡單，要去 OK， 我終於食到啦！哇，好難玩咯，咁咪，仲要食，哇，佢會吐紙添啊 ！What the fuck？ 我哋玩緊呢個係寵物 ，OK 係，呢個就我哋嘅新寵物 JJ， 你知就好乜嘢？我知道佢有囉柚啦，我知道好難，咩？我好難控制啊！我而家終於知道啊，冇啊嘛，平時冇啊嘛，你平時係咪都咁樣？咁樣食蘋果嘅？點解食蘋果會吐核嘅？我又唔係食西瓜。Go to the sandbox， 哇！玩沙添啊 ！Oh my god！Oh my god！ 我咪有揈千秋嚟。喂，我哋上去揈啊！哇！No one will ever love you。喂，點解啊？點解？就因為我係一條 J， 所以冇人中意我。哇！佢哋 bully 我。喂，其他 J bully 我啊，打佢啦！喂，歧視我啊！喂，短啲啫！哇，好恐怖，好核突！哇，佢哋食咗我，佢哋食。John woke to the shrill cry of his alarm clock and lay there, rigid, his usual morning condition. But there was another reason John couldn't get out of bed. It was the weight. A weight that had nothing to do with his muscles or fat or sweaty blankets.John was weighed down by a piece of paper. The invitation to his high school reunion. High school 啊！我哋返學喎，J 都要返學㗎喎。Oh my！ 喂，起身啦 ！No one will ever love you。由 3 months until reunion。我哋係咪咧，即係要嗰啲女主角嗰啲咧，即係突然間我哋之前咧就好 J 咁樣，跟住之後咧。但係再見到之後咧，我哋就變得超勁咁樣。我諗咧着翻套衫先，好赤裸啊，好怕醜啊嘛，着翻件衫。係咯，好怕醜啊嘛。哇！有得着衫，有得越着越多喎，可以係咁着喎。哇！佢攞啲嗰啲紙巾做乜嘢啊？吓咁濕嘅。好失喎！呢封信就應該 reunion 啦，reunion 我哋要着得勁啲。 哦咁係除衫，我可唔可以着翻啲衫啊？我唔着翻啲衫咧，好怕醜啊！大家咪平時都會咁樣幫自己。Desperate sadness 好 sad 啊！因為佢喺度話，跟住因為 John run is running late， 所以要着住衫去沖涼。OK， 哇 ！What the fuck？ 去廁所？哇！好核突！哇！佢噴晒啲尿，周圍都係。哎呀，咁樣而家咪用翻個新麻晒咯，清翻潔先。我哋而家乾淨晒啦，我哋洗埋手先。我哋洗完啦，我哋唔係要攞翻個番梘捽下。
They say cleanliness is next to godliness, but at that moment cleanliness was next to his prostate.
哇！你睇佢攞佢攞油。Oh my god！ 喂，佢可以我哋咪一直帶住嚿嘢出去啊！我一直帶住呢嚿咩啊？呢嚿番梘出去啦！我哋偷咗嚿番梘，我哋個番梘咧。Oh my god！ 要 clean up 喎，點樣 clean up？ 我哋咪可以壓死食咗佢。哇！好核突啊！哇！為咗噴水，哇 ！What the fuck man？哇！會唔會拮親條 J？ 哎呀，好痛！哇！條 J 好痛，條嘴好痛 ！Oh my god！Oh my god！ 哇，好核突啊！佢噴咗啲屎出嚟啊！我點解條 J 會噴到隻屎出嚟啊？我吸個可唔可以攞個屎忽窿吸一吸個罐？好啦，佢唔俾我吸佢，好啦，你起啦。點樣 clean the dishes？ 我要 clean the dishes。我食咗個罐，我哋抌落垃圾桶度。哇，好痛啊，拮親啊！我要洗碟啊，走開啦，個仙人掌。
The only reason he'd ordered so much takeout was because Delilah, the delivery peen, made John feel butterflies in his testicles.
What the fuck？ 究竟係咩嘢嘅精神狀態會整咗呢隻 game 出嚟？喂，點樣先？喂，焗窿個頭啊！焗窿個頭！喂！我唔要啊！喂啊！佢個菠蘿塞咗落個屎忽窿度，係啊！喂，出嚟！喂呀！佢個菠蘿做乜嘢啊？個菠蘿走開啦 ！Take care of leftovers。我要點樣 take care 啊？哇！喂，呢嚿咩嘢嚟㗎？呢嚿哇識震嘅 ，what the fuck？ 係咪可以塞落個屎忽窿度嚟？哇！加住個網度 feel 到痛。係咪突然間？呢個有冇試過？可能哇！你睇，哇！佢揈嘅 ，Oh my god！ 哇！你睇個籮柚，哇！想問大家係咪都係咁樣？
Dawdling, procrastinating. What had John achieved? Aside from a
哇！你去哇！但我平時係咪咁樣要咁樣訓練啊？見唔見到啊？但阿 John 點解會扮女仔會戴頸鏈嘅？阿 John 唔係男嘅咩 ？OK， 我哋攞咗隻碟，我哋攞咗隻碟要點樣 clean 佢啊？點樣 clean the dishes 啊？Oh my god！ 咁咪 clean 咗啊 ？Take care of leftovers 咁。點樣 take care 啊？係咪咁樣壓扁佢？係咪壓扁晒就得㗎啦？係咪突然間 feel 到望一望，睇完之後突然間有一種痛覺出嚟，喂人咁勁嘅，喂哇膽冧嘢，哎呀 clean 唔到啊，佢個籮柚啊，係啊，哇點樣玩啊隻 game？ 隻 game 原來唔易玩嘅喎， 緊要啦，我哋應該清晒啲嘢就 OK， 我哋周圍亂咁撞晒啲嘢去啦，就應該可以啊！我哋只需要訓練好，我哋勁過其他人，係我哋努力食多啲嘢，變大。
John knocked over the computer. There would be no more hardcore gangbang binges for him. No, he was going to get a real date.
A real date， 我哋唔再，你見唔見到啊？我哋唔再需要啊，自己喺屋企啊，做埋啲唔知啲乜嘢。我哋而家可以去 real date，我都識個真嘅女仔啦。我哋而家，哇咩料啊？嚟啦，俾我攞油嚟壓佢啦！喂，好難玩喎。咁呢啲咪 leftover 數咪搞掂咯。哇，嗰嚿咩嘢嚟㗎？同我咁似樣嘅。喂呀，哇，越嚟越肚餓啦，要食嘢啦，要點樣食嘢啊？我諗我就咁出門口㗎，我哋唔做晒啲嘢得唔得㗎？我哋出街 ，Oh my God！
John had left his apartment late.
哇！我哋可以哇同得撞其他人。
John didn't really like his job, but it had two qualities in its favor. One, he could pay his rent, and two, Barbara.
我哋要肚餓啦，要食嘢啦。
For his reunion date.
我諗可以食其他人㗎。
John noticed a moderately attractive peen waiting at
我
the
哋
stop.
我哋去吸引其他人
He tried to
eat
start
my
a
dick。
conversation and did not get the reaction he'd hoped for.
嚟
It was probably because he was a minimum wage
點啊？你中唔
peen.
中意我？睇下
She could probably
睇下
sense it.
性感啊都有。哇！真係要俾車撞 L 啊！
The
我哋要
office
返工
burned
啦。
cold fluorescent lighting.
我哋飲水啊！
The air was cold and stale.
點樣飲水？攞有飲水啊冇？
How long had John worked here? Long enough to deserve better.
我哋 flash cop 啊！我哋要返工啊！你睇下，要 J 啊，要返工幾努力。再睇下你。呢個唔係我哋 boss， 我哋人，哇！我哋可以篤佢屎忽窿喎。睇下問下我啦，我喺度摁佢喎，睇下。好啦，唔摁你啦，唔理我，超好叻咩
John was late, but he felt daring. He could sneak into the office through the archives, or he could stroll through the front entrance with enough confidence to bluff his boss.
哇！我哋
decided
行
to creep in through the archives.
我哋由 archive 慢慢咁樣行過去，冇人會發現到我哋嘅。跟住我哋就咧冇人知道我哋遲到噶啦，嚟啦！
Despite the obvious flaws, John thought it was a good plan and not a recipe for humiliation.
喂，有個人死咗喺度喎！喂，有條張死咗喺度喎 ！Oh my god！ 佢 act 咗啊！我哋入去啦！哇！我哋去咗邊啊？
Everyone else was hard at work.
我哋都 hard at work 啊！喂，你睇其他嗰啲咁老
She
嘅
would
唔
get
得啦
away。with this.
個 boss
The
就
boss. He homed in on John, deluging him with spit and buzzwords. The boss ran out of synonyms for John's failings and gave him an ultimatum. Barbara would definitely not be interested in dating John if he was unemployed. He had to get to the quality assurance department.
嚇！即係你問我哋而家俾人解僱咯，我哋有冇搞錯啊
There might be a faulty dildo.
Oh my god，我哋可以食嘢。
Cost the company millions in lawsuits. John would have to test them all.
哦
Every atom of John's rectum
What
began
the
to
foot？ 我哋要
vibrate
測
with
試
the
50
frequencies
個
of
What
pure
the
pleasure.
foot？
His orifice was a paradise. This vibrator would end all wars.
咩料？我哋要測試50個喂，大佬。喂
That one
喂
too.
，50次喎，大佬。What the foot？ 喂，你一個50次，你腎虧咯。哇！呢嚿太勁，呢嚿太勁。哇！
John, that's too much
！Oh my god！Oh my god！ 哇哇哇哇！啊啊！哇！我哋勁得滯，我哋震到成棟樓咯，嚟喐喎！哇！我哋帶埋嚿嘢翻嚟 ！Oh my god！Oh my god！ 我哋，Oh my god！ 喂，我哋帶埋嚿震器出嚟喎！你睇下，哦，觸電！喂，證明嚿嘢唔掂得，佢爆炸喎！So asshole 咩料啊！我哋要幫佢爆炸，我哋個囉柚受咗傷啊！
If that vibe had gotten out into the world, it could have injured a customer as badly as it had ravaged his anus.
喂，俾個醫療箱嚟，我哋要貼膠布啊！哇，我哋貼咗個膠布，你見唔見到？
The boss arrived and congratulated John on taking one for the team,
吓
jumping on the hand grenade.
哇，你見唔見到？哇，個老細高潮啊！佢係咁噴落去。喂，救命啊！老細對我有啲咩企圖？好恐怖啊！菊花燃燒真啊！我哋個菊花受咗傷。
Finally, the company was recognizing John's hard work.
你睇，嗰係個老闆一直好高潮，好驚喎！兩個喺度獨處一室，佢對我有啲咩企圖？我係佢走咗啦，佢。我哋快啲匿埋。
John's new office smelled like
哇！我哋咁樣，我哋因為測試完，然之後我哋咁樣有 success， 我哋成功咗，我哋而家仲有自己個 office 添喎。Make place of your own。早晨啊，今日早晨，因為呢 ，Oh my god， 走開呢度唔歡迎你啊呢度。佢 act 咗，哇！我哋要贏佢啦。哇！佢好勁喎佢。哇！好難控制喎，我哋要贏佢啊！唔好輸啊！唔好輸啊！嚟啊！衝啊！攞出你多年單身嘅力量。啊 ，OK， 畫面陳奕哎呀，我俾你睇下仲震驚嘅嘢，我睇下，我哋一齊 test， 喂，好基啊呢個畫面，好基啊！做咩要兩個人喺度咁樣做埋啲咁嘅嘢？佢搶我工啊！你唔俾你試，佢係咁試勁多，佢要搶我份工，我哋份工啊！走我測試埋啲咁嘅咧。我哋要去揾 Barbara。
He just had to ask her. Everyone was quiet, listening to the
呢個邊個 Barbara？
A good moment for John to ask Barbara out.
呢個唔係 Barbara， 呢個唔係 Barbara 咩？呢個仲咪？邊個係 Barbara？ 佢好阻住晒啊！呢條嘢，走開啦！我要揾 Barbara。吓！我點樣 ask Barbara out 啊
？John was working his way to Barbara. Barbara agreed.
哦，呢個就係 Barbara 原來。我哋一直黐住嗰塊膠布，周圍行，我哋個囉柚啱啱燒傷咗，唔係勁得滯。哇！我哋咪要同佢約會啦，即係我哋基啊！我哋係咪？
John tried to act as suave as possible and listened to Barbara.
哇！你猜我啲腳猜我哋個頭度。What the fuck？ 我哋會唔會俾人 ban 台啊？唔會。哇！我哋可唔可以食埋佢啊？佢話你乜唔食㗎啦，好肚餓㗎嘛。嚟，我哋嚟啦！我哋一齊啦。哦。
John's balls were gripped by certainty.
嚇！我哋做咩跑噴啊？我哋去咗邊啊 ？Show off your skills behind the bar.
John thought he would impress Barbara by going behind the bar and showing the bartender a thing or two.
I'll show your skill, OK？ 哇！咧我哋拍拖我哋。喂 ，Barbara， 你快啲睇我向後行。咧我仲要摁呢。
There was still 3 months until the reunion, and he'd already landed his perfect date. All he
點解我哋向後行嘅？點解佢係咪錯咗啲咩嘢？點解會向後行？我係咪跟佢哋翻屋企啊？我係咪可以跟 Barbara 一齊翻屋企燒
Barbara thanked John for the evening and politely did not invite him inside for coffee or sex, even though John had dropped some pretty obvious hints he'd be into both, or just the sex. The door slammed on John's hopes. He didn't understand.
我哋唔可以
He'd
入
laughed
去
at all Barbara's pie chart jokes. He'd listened to her boring stories. The blank eyes of the lawn flamingos were witnesses to
self-worth
John's
我哋
shame.
低咗咁多，有冇搞錯啊？我哋約會失敗啦！佢可唔可以食咗佢條蟲佢啊？係咪？哇哇哇！Oh my god！ 大家有冇見到 ？Oh my god！ 佢個屎忽食咗條蟲。
Began the lonely walk home, thoughts tumbling like shoes in a dryer.
我哋要翻屋
He
企
had
啦
done。everything wrong. Barbara had led him on just to humiliate him. John felt empty.
Feeling
How could he
empty。
get love?
唉，冇人愛我哋啊！唉
He，felt like he was missing something.
身為一條
Some
J，
key
我
to
好抱
attracting
歉。
sex.
唉，
But John was
好因為
shaking
未食
hands.
飯，如果唔係一定冇
Teens want.
乜嘢啫？你都日日見嘅，唔係咩？好熟悉啦，你哋。
Then it hit John out of nowhere. Stuff. He had the success. He just needed to show it off.
好食啊，我
He
希
was going
咩
to？get all the stuff he
哎呀，
wanted.
我哋只不過係一條 JJ 員工，係我哋係一個正常嘅 JJ 員工。我哋要約會啊！我哋要尋找呢個愛，我哋好缺愛啊！
A
希咩
new
快啲
day,
多，
a new
快啲賣
John.
玩。
Stood outside his local
我哋可以攞
booklet
錢。
store for it to open. Eager to
Wow.
spend his promotion bonus on stuff. The best
What the
way to
fuck？
impress
哇！你睇下，
women.
哇咁樣攞錢嘅喎，喂咁樣攞錢，塞個頭入去攞錢 ，what the fuck？究竟係點樣先會諗到啲咁嘅嘢？我啲錢啊，我啲攞錢可唔可以攞噶？係唔該，攞翻我啲錢先。我哋 OK，
There's nothing
日
like a
日
rectangle
見到
full
日
of
日
money
見到遊
to
戲
make
見
you
到遊
feel like a man.
我哋可唔可以偷晒佢啲錢啊？唔該，或者懟佢得唔得？我哋打佢啦，見唔見到啊？我勁過你啊！我係咪噴水啊你？哇！
Generosity overwhelmed John.
我 open 咗啦，我哋可以入去，我哋唔好理佢啊，走開啊！唔該，我要入去啦，再見。哇！呢個人有樣嘅點解？喂，點解諗下我中意你頂帽可唔可以俾我？唉，我中意你頂帽俾我。頭識別真喎，真係頭識別落去。啊，只不過孭頭就勁嘢啊！係唔該，我哋太大啦，見唔見到？喂，卡住咗，喂，卡住咗點過啊，大佬？我哋太大啦，點算啊 ？Go through turnstile how 啊？喂，大得滯過唔到啊！我過到，
Suddenly it
我
occurred
勁
to
嘅。
John that he was going to make a lot of choices. And every one of those choices would tell the world who he was. Did he want cheese
我哋
or
梗係要
sausage?
sausage。Oh my god，sausage。
Delicious.
哦，Oh my god！我哋食勁多。我哋見唔見到我食幾多啊？有冇好吸引？
Just so Moorish.
勁嘢。七孔流
What
攞
did
共
John
菊
think
花
when he
攞
sat
錢
in，John's home?
梗係要呢個啦。
Style.
Style， 我哋有品味嘅人。
Nothing says style like an overpriced and uncomfortable
Oh
chair.
my god！
John weighed up all the differences, but this was a tough choice.
呢個有啲咩唔同啊？係咪撳啲字幕會有唔
Something
同
told John this
？Oh
was
my
the
god！
TV for him.
哇，梗係呢一個
John chose
啦
the。extremely
唉，呢個
obviously
字幕
bad
幾有
TV.
幾有咧？幾有字幕效果，啱啱嗰個。梗係攞電子鐘，我哋要佈置我哋嘅屋啦，係咪？哇！你睇佢一攞會噴晒啲錢出嚟，
2 months and
七孔流血，
21
催
days
淚，
without
死還死兩回事啊！ 可以拉埋一齊嚟講乜嘢？你見到你肉痛啊？太痛啦！我哋太痛啦！我哋已經感受到痛楚，啱啱已經嘗試過，我唔係好想再咁樣。如果唔係咧，真係絕剪絕孫㗎啦！喂，棺材都有得買。梗係攞呢個啦，梗係買都要買個勁啲。喂啦，喂你睇見唔見到佢啱啱好嘅喎，勁嘢喎！喂，大家之後可唔可以都去買翻嗰啲切落嚟咁擺落去？梗係要 pineapple 啦，點解唔要菠蘿披薩呢？你講係識揀，梗係揀菠蘿披薩係咪 ？Oh my god！ 食晒佢，食晒哦！哇，披薩床梗係披薩床，唔係唔揀啊！喂，你啱啱好咧，張被都咁樣瞓啊！哦，可以喺度摁。喂，我要呢個啊，得未啊？我要呢個啊，俾錢你啦。因為你見唔見到我俾我個囉柚嚟，唔好收我錢啊！我哋有得揀衫啦，而家。哇，好 sexy 啊！哇，我哋呢套好靚仔喎。喂，我覺得要 Hikari 色，你見唔見都有 Hikari 色啊？唔該，我要呢套啊 ，Hikari 色。Hikari 色。哎呀，可唔可以要兩個㗎？唔可以。見到 Hikari 色着咩都咁靚。呢個攞晒佢，撞晒佢，撞晒佢，哇！喂，見唔見到咁樣摘落嚟，一啲都唔同，冇事。哇！我哋買咗勁多嘢喎，佢嘅筆撈喎。我哋買咗勁多嘢，即刻見唔見到我哋嘅自我價值上升咗幾多 ？Oh my god！ 我哋而家好自豪，大家都要對自己自豪啲，知唔知啊？我哋而家幾自豪，大家都要對自己係自己嘅身體部分自豪啲，知唔知？我哋要 set the mood to romance 喎 music 點樣開啊？我哋要攞碟啊，係咪啊？跟住我哋要攞 rose， 我哋要播碟。喂，我哋好有情調啊！我想講，連一條 J 都有咁有情調，你睇下。可唔可以攞出去？喂，但係咁樣拮唔會痛嘅咩？我想話，但係點樣點蠟燭啊？攞呢嚿嘢點啊？點樣點蠟燭啊？咁樣點樣點啊？吓？唔識點蠟燭添，點算呢？但係佢響噴煙出嚟做乜嘢啊？我要點蠟燭啊，唔好噴煙啊！佢唔俾我哋點蠟燭喎，點算啊？我哋咪 impress 唔到我哋嘅女仔咯。哇！我哋都攞個籮柚嚟攞花嚟送俾個女仔。哦，原來要用個籮柚嚟點啊！會唔會火燭噶咁樣？哦，佢嚟啦！佢嚟啦 ！Get the door 啊 ！Get the door 啊！喂 ，Get the door 啊！喂，開唔到門喎，點算啊？我哋接唔到我哋個女仔啊！開門啊！喂，我條女喺出面啊！我開唔到門喎，點算啊？我開唔到門啊！救命啊！
was Delilah. John
Okay.
gulped down his nerves and invited her in. John could tell that Delilah was impressed by his stuff. It was time to crank up the mood to seduction.
我哋攞呢個俾佢，我要攞個俾佢啊！
John wanted to offer Delilah wine, but he'd already
你
popped his cork.
嚟，我哋錫啦，
started looking as nervous as John
唔好
felt.
nervous，我哋
She was
我
shy
哋
too.
嚟啦！
They really were compatible.
但係乜原來
Of
哇
course,
嚟
at
啦！
the reunion, he couldn't mention Delilah was a delivery peen. That would be embarrassing.
佢做乜嘢走
Delilah
啊？
suddenly headed for the door. And just like that, John was alone again. Delilah
又要
hadn't
跌啦！
even looked at his stuff. Not even the pizza bedspread.
嚇！特拉拿走咗喎，有冇搞錯？我哋準備得咁
He
好，
had everything he wanted. The job, the money, the stuff.
哇！我哋而家要 destroy 啦，我哋太嬲啦！
Away all of it.
哇！我哋個 pizza
Shove it
bread，
into the abyss. His stuff didn't matter. He was a shaft in the machine.
我而家好嬲，我哋嘅女仔拒絕咗我哋，
Rigid place.
點可以咁樣㗎？
About him. Why
Huh?
should Delilah or Barbara or any other peen be interested in dating him? He was just
有冇
like
搞
everyone
錯
else they could tell.
嚇！我有啲咩唔夠吸引？
But he had to face the numb
係我太短，我太幼，定係咩？嚇！你講
he wasn't. And all the money and stuff he'd
嚇！
ever
你做乜
accumulated
睇唔
from
起我？
He thought it would make him unique, but it just made him more like everyone else. He should leave,
嚇！
get out of this little town and go on an adventure. See the world. Fuck off inanimate objects.
Oh my god！佢講粗口
He
係
was
啊
a！boring corporate drone, but he
I-
didn't have to be. He could be a traveler.
但係咁我哋咪嘥晒啲錢咯，destroy 晒啲嘢。
He could visit the wonders of the world and get his picture taken. Like Peony
我
Island.
而家推晒啲嘢落去喎，
Paradise he'd seen on TV. John
哇！
never
推埋
had
個棺材
time.
落去喎。
That was it. John had to travel.
好啦，我哋要出去 travel，我哋要旅遊啦，我哋。
Bags packed. John
Oh my
was ready
God.
to put 5,000 miles between him and his problems. He was leaving it all behind.
嗱，連條 J 都有得去旅行，大家有冇得去旅行？喂 check in 要俾錢，跟住我哋咪要擺埋個行李箱上。哎呀，我哋自己捲走咗
John was so
添。
close. He could almost smell the freedom of the skies.
佢做乜嘢啊？MT
Security
pocket，
sent John back through the detector.
我哋咩都冇啊！嗱，點解 MT pocket 啊？empty 咗咪？我哋懟出去啦，要俾人。佢究竟想點啊？另外嗰條嘢出翻去啦，最多咪係啊！
John had forgotten he had his nail clippers with him. He
What
had
the
to find
fuck？
the
佢個
person,
啰柚，
or he
佢個啰柚有個指甲鉗，what the fuck？佢個啰柚有個指甲鉗啊！喂，呢個人，哎喂寫啦
when
喂，
the acceleration of takeoff had slackened.
喂好差喎呢個位，你見唔見到？係啊，搭飛機最 Q 真就係呢個，喂啲人隔離仲要噴嘅，好核突，
On his way to adventure.
唉好嘔心啊其他人。喂，哇咁樣搭落去佢都冇事，喂喂獅子，我哋唔可以食咗啲獅子去攞攞油
And。clearly, it was a small world after all. And also,
哇我哋可以游水喎，
that was going to piss off the globeheads.
哇我哋可以撞冧呢個萬里長城。哇！喂我哋有 like， 喂見面咯，喂我哋鋪嘢喎，我哋而家，喂我哋勁多 like 喎，哇哇我食咗個萬里長城 ，what the fuck！ 我食咗個萬里長城落個籮柚度啊！跟住我咪一撞冧，然之後食咗啲柱，哇！哇咁樣懟法，咁樣懟法好痛喎！你問甜甜書係咪感覺到一陣痛楚？冇事嘅，唔痛，咩事都冇。喂，我諗下撞冧呢啲啊，跟住又係攞個籮柚去食咗佢。哇！呢啲嘢佢應該全部都係可以食咗佢咯，但係唔知，哇咩料啊？佢 佢係咁攞個囉柚嚟，佢囉柚真係唔同喎。哇 ！Big Bang if you know what I mean， 咩料？喂，好失實佢講啲嘢。我哋越嚟越冇錢啦，我哋去得太多旅行啦。咁我哋係咪可以攞個金字塔嚟懟啊？唔好得罪老師啊！咩嘢俾佢咩嘢啫？喂，你見唔見到佢個頭？喂，你見唔見到？你見唔見到佢呢個獅子？你睇佢，你睇下佢變咗，佢個頭變咗做乜嘢？喂，咁樣都唔叫食咗啊！我可唔可以推啲獅子落街？就唔可以啊！乜嘢？我咧佢食得幾開心。It was this big， 我會俾人 ban 台啊！咁樣搞法，我要體驗翻啲平時冇得體驗嘅嘢。冇平時，冇辦法啦。之前平時我冇啊嘛，係咪？而家唔同，而家我有啦。我哋要食13個地標啊！點樣食13個地標啊，大佬？個囉柚咧？攞個囉柚，佢食唔到嘅，點解呢個？佢懟唔到落我個囉柚度喎。咁推啲企鵝，喂，啲企鵝可以游水。唔好搞我後面啲 friend 嘅，要講翻。唔會啊，都有 V 直播嘅。Oh my god！ 喂 ，sad！ 喂，點解啲人唔 like 我張相啊？我咁大犧牲賣囉柚啊！而家。
But something told him he needed to go home. Probably his empty bank account.
我哋冇晒錢啦，我哋要翻屋企啦。哦，今次舒服啲我哋。
John was on his way back home. He was out of money, but money can't buy love. 我壓扁後面嗰個人，喂，每個人都有唔同樣，喂，你睇下隔離嗰個人。Oh my god！ 喂，好多烏蠅啊，唔中意咯。Oh my god！ Luggage， 我點知邊個係我㗎？呢個係咪我嘅？唔係好 OK。呢個係我哋嘅，我哋好中意 Hikari 色喎。嗱，都話 Hikari 色好嘅啦，見唔見到啊？果然呢個係 Hikari 條雞雞 ，Hikari 嘅雞雞都中意 Hikari 色。要做 Hikari 嘅雞雞就要中意 Hikari 色。哇！我上車啊！上車啊！拎行李。OK。吓？點解啊？我哋玩完啦。點解突然間又 eat 咗 lunch 啊？點解突然間會變咗咁樣嘅？吓？我哋玩完啦，咁樣就吓個 story mode 咁樣就冇噶啦。吓？點解突然間咁樣噶？完咗啦！我哋就係咁樣，我哋咁樣行完，跟住就冇啦吓？我唔係啊，又唔同我翻咗 locker 呢個啊，係咪啊？咩料啊？你俾人寫咗嘢，哇！我哋有情書啊 ！To her locker， 我點知邊個係佢個 locker？ 我哋寫情書俾人啊！我唔係，我哋而家係咪中意揾我哋嘅真愛啦 ？No one will ever love you 又嚟咩啊？哦，我哋又俾人圍啦，又係啲大啲啦，大啲你走啦，大啲。哦，原來啱啱嗰個人係咩？我哋啱啱發噩夢啊！ He wasn't a child. He was a fully grown penis.
Oh my god！ 我哋而家係 fully grown penis， 我哋唔係再細路，我哋唔係再細路啲啦，我哋唔係細啲，我哋而家係大啲。哇！我哋有隻 duck 喎，哇！我哋有隻，佢咪懟我囉柚啊？喂，佢吉我喎，佢唔中意我哋喎，隻鵝。喂，呢嚿又咩嚟㗎？
Had he left a vibrator up there?
Oh.
Whatever it was, he should get it out.
我哋漏咗喺呢嚿嘢入邊，我哋要解救我哋嚿震嘢係咪
？John's old phone. They really were indestructible.
我哋啲花，哇！呢個係原來係
The travel looked fun, but it was so sudden.
我哋咁樣打電話，個電話會噴水啊 ！What the fuck？ 我有感應喎佢。
John had only one feeling, and it was the feeling of being awesome.
Of being awesome， 我哋梗係勁啦。
But John was on a mission. The reunion was getting closer, and he had to get a date. Fortunately，
我哋要喺呢個同學見面會之前，我哋要揾到個女朋友啊！我哋，哇！你突然間結婚嘅，哇！有花瓣啊！
He had to reassure himself he could do this. He had a good job. He had nice stuff. He had travelled. He was ready to find love.
我哋而家係 ready 去 find love 啦！我哋 find perfect match。喂，呢個咪 winner， 佢唔係 Tinder。Circle of Love No， 佢唔夠靚咯，我覺得。點樣先係呢個唔得？呢個係定 Susan。Interest or more only 咩嘢啊？你而家歧視啊？吓？你而家咪歧視？我哋唔揀歧視。Wanna party no glow pass sexy 都唔得咯。Only glow 喂唔得咯，我哋唔係基，我哋要 I like potatoes， 我要 I like potatoes，OK。呢個41，喂，佢唔掂咯，佢生得，喂頂撳錯掣添，今次啲交友 app 真啊，哎呀，我啱啱撳錯啊，我唔想要呢個 follow me on Instagram 咩料，佢有 Instagram 咯，喂呢個阿婆，喂阿婆你都咩嘢啊吓 ？Longer and uncut 咩料啊？翻 perfect match。Get any match. Looking for love in glove. 唔得咯，都唔靚嘅。喂，俾啲哇！喂，點解有一隻狗嘅？我哋同隻狗一齊拍拖啊？唔係啊！我哋而家同 Amanda 啊，唔係 very dirty 先 ，if you know what I mean。喂，撩喂好污糟啊！佢唔好黐埋嚟。你唔好黐埋嚟！你個核突嘢好核突啊！喂，救命啊！喂，大佬啊，佢好多烏蠅啊，好污糟啊佢！喂呀，呢個會好啲啦啩 ？Just an eyes clean looking for love 啊！我覺得呢個 OK 喎，呢個 Maria。Put on ice skate。What the fuck！ 喂，佢咁樣着溜冰鞋喎，你見唔見到啊？哇！我哋殺咗人！哇！我哋俾人切咗！New sense of humor， 我哋俾人切咗。
The doctors had told John to rest, so he did for 6 hours.
我哋搏翻，我哋搏翻埋。
John was in stitches.
呢個真係痛啊！呢個，我哋黐咗啊！
John straight over. She was not fooling around. Very exciting. And now she wanted him round the back.
哇！我哋要去後花園做乜嘢啊？吓
Ken let John know that the cake was only for the kids. So was the candy. And the piñata. And that she'd be back in
嚇！我哋而家要睇細路嚇，我哋唔係要做啲不可描述嘅事情嘅咩？呢啲細路咪走啦，切咗你啊！點樣睇住啲細路就係咁啊！我哋係咪要懟冧佢？喂，我哋睇咗啦嗱，佢哋全部都瞓晒覺啦，幾好。Melody 啊 ，I love beach picnics and reunions。OK 喎，reunion 咪啱咯。我哋今次要靜靜啲，我哋生翻出嚟，我哋搏翻好啦，我哋個頭。我哋搏翻好個頭啦！哇，唔好啊，唔好吹走啊 ！No！ 我同你，我唔會瞓。哇！佢俾佢吹走咗，佢死咗，at 咗啊 ！Must be alpha wear a suit。我哋要着西裝先得喎呢個。
If this date didn't work out, John vowed to give it up. But maybe this time, maybe today
Sharona.
is his day. Sharona sighed and said, "You'll do."
哇！我哋要結婚啊？點解我哋咁樣就結咗婚嘅？哇！我哋結婚啊！我哋撞爆佢哋。Take a seat, don't embarrass your
John felt
date.
a little underdressed and a lot overwhelmed. He was surrounded by strangers, and Sharona was glaring at
OK
the muscular
OK，
groom.
我哋會努力㗎啦。
At least John
嗱，
had
我慢慢
missed
行
the。cake.
我哋
John realized that Sharona had only brought him to create some penis envy. What a terrible
咩料？喂，佢哋講嘢笑會用個頭嚟噴
John
水
got
啊！
excited. They were going to cut the cake.
哇！嗰個人用個籮柚嚟
Fine, Sharona screamed as
Huh?
she launched herself at the newlyweds.
佢做咩啊？
Suddenly, penises were up and yelling,
Huh?
"No, he's mine!" It was a no holds barred.
哇！救命啊！大亂鬥！喂，佢攞把刀，唔好切又切！喂，唔好切啦啩！喂，切完啦，斷過一次啦！喂，我咩嘢？我做錯咗啲乜嘢？我暈咗啊！走啊！唔好追我啊！喂啊！佢切咗其他人啊！救命啊！佢攞個把
He felt a stab of envy. The groom had dozens of penises.
佢攞個
on him, and John
佢攞住把刀嚟懟我囉柚啊！哇！佢嗰啲救護人員去救人啊！
Behind him. It was a disastrous end to his online dating.
翻屋企啦，我哋唔好理佢
He
哋
had
啊！
tried everything, and it just wasn't good enough. He wasn't good enough. Maybe the bullies from school were right.
我哋俾人
Swans were
bully， 我哋
so
太短啦，我
You
哋俾
gave
人
them
bully。
bread, they liked you. But you can't take a swan to a reunion.
嚇！邊個同你講短就係錯咩？哇！仲要爭啲俾車撞閪啊！係我哋人生真係坎坷。
John wanted what that groom had. Love. Real love. The kind that makes penises fight to the death.
點樣 catch the bus 啊？我哋俾車撞喎，我哋而家個籮柚受咗傷，我哋喐唔到。OK， 我哋上到巴士，我哋超勁。Take a shower，OK。我哋已經好垂頭喪氣嘅，見唔見到啊？
Days later, the question was
你
still
買咗
bugging
隻鵝
John.
喺邊度嚟啊？
Why were so many penises in love with the groom, but no one loved John?
我哋有個肉蒲
It wasn't fair. John deserved attention. He had money and Buttstagram pics of his adventures. He even still had quite a lot of stuff. What did that penis have that John didn't?
咪咯，我哋咩都有啊！講咩嘢？我哋咩都有。我哋呢個唔叫短，我哋呢個正常 size 有冇？哎呀！我哋咪要做運動啦！我哋要練大隻啲啊！大家見唔見到啊？原來要咁樣練啊！大家咧有陣時事務啊，驚自己比唔上就咁樣練咧。係，我哋而家就要做埋啲咁嘅，見唔見到？我哋去做 gym 啦。而家大家知道要點練啦。大家唔需要自卑，練啊！
He just wasn't a gem penis, but John had tried everything else. If he wanted to get the perfect date, he'd need to sign up.
我哋要等到佢開喎。
What was he doing here? Of course, Sam was married. John's theory was right. If you get muscles,
我哋可唔可以食下嘢先啊？食嘢佢又唔係用咩嘅喎？食嘢又唔係用個頭嚟俾錢嘅喎。
Really doing. For a moment, John wanted to be honest, but he didn't come to gym to be a softie. John was here to get hard. It was John's first time in a gym since school. He tried not to read too much into that.
我哋要咩啊
John had two options. He could try month by month, or if he signed the 10-year Big Muscles Big Savings contract, he'd get a free easy squeezy water bottle.
我哋要 membership， 我哋跟住俾個貴啊！但係講起呢個 gym 咧，我突然間咧諗翻嘢，我前幾日喺呢個我睇到呢一個咩呢個 IG 咧，跟住佢俾嗰啲廣告咧，我哋太大咧，其實我哋都好大，我哋會卡住。跟住之後咧，我想講咧，我見到係一個話去嗰啲咩普拉提嗰啲咧課程咧，其實都幾有趣。要 get naked 喎，我哋要除衫啊！點樣除衫？攞個咁樣毛巾係咪就除衫啊？唔係喎，點樣除衫啊？喺邊度除衫？我呢度呢個櫃咁樣除衫。哎呀，好怕醜我哋。哎呀，喂，要同其他咁多啲一齊。我哋同咁多陌生啲一齊，好怕醜喎。Oh my god！Put on swimsuit OK 啊！我哋要喺邊度着衫啊？呢度着啊，都係唔係喎？呢度擺衫啫喎，喺邊度着衫啊？呢度去廁所啊嘛？我諗去廁所咯。哦，即係我哋要游水啊！我哋。
But John was starting to feel good without clothes. Damn the hygiene issues of using
Oh
gym
my god！ 你睇下，
equipment.
我哋唔需要着衫啦，我哋。你睇我哋可以直接出去喎，跳落去咯！我哋要游13零，我哋游得超勁。
The icy water washing away John's flabby flab. He found his stroke.
我哋超勁，
Like an eel with
我哋游得超好喎！你我哋游得快過隔離嗰幾多？
John couldn't believe Peens actually got gold medals just for splashing around. Maybe he could become an Olympian. He was slowing down a bit.
Oh my god！ 你我游得幾快？
Pushed on, knowing that looking
喂，但我浸死
was
緊
the
喎！
only thing that could save him from an empty existence. John wanted to take a break forever. The pool was not his friend. It was not the blissful wet dream of his fantasies. It
Oh
was
my
a
god！
hellish prison
死緊咯喎，攰死緊喎，點算啊？
No wonder life crawled
但係唔得㗎，我哋要努力啊！我哋唔可以放棄。我哋仲爭少少，我完成到我哋嘅目標，我哋就可以成為一隻
John
大
had
啲
not drowned.
Oh my
More
god
importantly, he had not quit. Time to hit the weight room.
OK， 我哋要
John
上
stuck
去。
close to Sam, just to make sure Sam knew John could swim.
哇，有
Because
條
John
蕉
was
喎！
worried about drowning.
條蕉做乜嘢啊？條蕉識浮噶。
John's muscles bunched and bulged.
Oh my god！我哋而家
Time
超
in the
勁，
gym was already paying off.
我哋而家已經
From
超勁
conquering
啦！
the
哇
cold,
哇哇哇！
John felt ready for anything the gym could throw at him, even heavy metal weights. Clearly,
哇！我哋
Sam
而
knew
家
how
要
to
舉
handle
鐵啊！
equipment.
嗰陣搶咗我哋嚿鐵咯，好差啦！
Sam cheered John on, as if he
哇！
needed it.
我哋流勁多汗。Oh my god！哇！我哋超勁，見唔見到我哋個頭勁過隔離嗰個啦？吓？你咪 lift 緊 weight 咯？點解冇加嘅？我唔係舉緊嘢啦咩？
Adrenaline coursed through John's veins, his butthole clenched like a fist.
咩都舉下啦
John，smashed
我
the
咩
mirror.
都得噶
He
喎。
didn't want to look at his old body. He wanted to be hard.
係我哋超勁
John was
！Oh my god！
forcing himself into
Oh
the
my god！
pain
大家
he
知道要
saw
點樣
on
練啊？而
movie
家
screens.
哇！
John's
噴
skin
血
sweat slicked, hard and
啊！
shiny.
救命！好痛，好痛啊！受
John
傷
was
啊！
cocked and loaded.
哎呀！
Didn't Sam ever get out of breath? The stream of encouragement was exhausting.
我哋係咪有得
Slow and
哇！
steady. That's right, John.
我哋要
Lover.
do cardio。
Baby.
Oh my god！我哋而家超 fit，我哋而家超 fit 要跑步。喂，嗰個人可唔可以唔好嚟煩我？
John, getting flung from fast-moving objects since preschool.
我覺得係因為我哋啱啱係有得煩我咧，搞到我哋冚親咗個頭啦，個頭咁樣好痛啊嘛。
That had gotten John's heart rate up and his life expectancy down. John was sweating like a senator on a sex tape, but he wasn't done. Sam was in the zone.
哇
A mental state
要
where
話要攞個
nothing else
囉柚
mattered.，
你見唔見到要攞個囉柚嚟拉喎 ？What the
He could
fuck？
be in that zone deeper than Sam.
咩嘢訓練好變態
John took a deep breath, clenched and pulled.
？Oh my god！Oh my god！訓練緊我哋個
Sam
But
made this
hold.
look so easy. John squashed the thought. He'd just have to
我
push
哋個
harder.
囉柚窿。
John tried
我
to
哋要
make
勁
eye
過
contact
Sam
with
喎
Sam, get in his head a bit.
但係 Sam 攞咁
Sam didn't
多，
seem to notice John, but John could tell Sam was impressed.
但係阿 Sam
Even though he
舉多
still
唔多？
hadn't looked at John,
阿
he
Sam 咁
glanced
勁嘅，
at
咁
John
重
because
嘅，
John was in the zone.
我哋要贏佢
In
啊
the zone.
！Oh my god！我哋勁到拉斷
The sound
咗
of。the deflating truck tire, John's sphincter gave out. Sam congratulated John for trying.
喂，咩嘢啊？我哋佢嚿嘢爛咗，關我哋咩事？咁
As if
我哋
John
都
was going to
打唔
quit.
贏吓？
Well, he wasn't. John had a mission, and the reunion was
喂，佢
getting
嚿嘢
closer.
自己爆咗，佢太廢啦嚿嘢，我哋勁得滯喎。嚟，我哋要勵志成為一條逼的。Oh my god！見到我哋攞入 ，Oh my god！哦，哇，係咪嗰啲 MV 啊？喂，嗰啲 MV 咧，嗰啲勵志嗰啲咧，就喺度拍 MV 嗰啲咧，跟住就話啊呢個女主角要開始脱變咁，我啲 friend 咪 lift 咗嘢咯。Oh my god！我哋要食嘢，係啊，逼啲，係逼啲，我哋要成為一齊逼啲 work。OK work 緊。Oh my god！我哋仲有5個禮拜，我哋就 reunion，我哋繼續，我哋要一直，我哋要勁過其他啲，我哋要成為呢個史上最強啲。你睇我哋而家越嚟越強壯啦，我哋已經，你見唔見我哋舉鐵都舉得勁咗，我哋食都食得多啲嘢，見唔見到？嗰啲係咪嗰啲蛋白粉嗰啲啊？我哋食嗰啲雞胸肉同蛋白粉，跟住係咁努力做嘢得。 我哋係咪要每個禮拜都係咁訓練？我哋而家越嚟越厲害啦，係咪啊？我哋而家越嚟越勁啦！Oh my god！我哋而家要係一條，我哋而家係一條滴滴。哇！你見到我哋拉爛嘢？哇！我哋而家越嚟越舉越重，仲要一嘢舉幾下咧，仲可以彈起身添。我哋太勁啦！我話我哋仲越嚟越食得越嚟越多嘢，我哋越嚟見唔見到我哋越嚟越大隻啦！我哋而家越嚟越大隻啦！哇，咩料啊？你見唔見會起刺喎？大佬，你個囉柚還好嗎 ？Oh my god！我哋要休息啦！我哋而家超自豪，我哋超勁，好冇？哦，我哋有發夢啦！而家係咪發夢？跟住我哋又會發惡夢啊 ！Go up to her， 我哋喺度追。哎呀！喂呀，又俾人撞啦！喂呀！我覺得咧，佢就係咧，佢個噩夢就係佢而家咧，佢係出唔到去咯。佢一出去就會俾車撞死咯。佢個噩夢係，跟住唔知，哦唔係喎，即係有辦法過到喎。原來好啦。哇！咩嘢學校啊？喂，佢學校會切噶，哇，好痛啊！好痛啊！好痛啊！好痛啊！哎，男人止痛，你見唔見到佢已經布滿咗血啦？嗰兩嚿嘢，哇！今日仲切開幾碌添，切真好痛，好乸痛啊！喂，我過唔到啊！跟住佢俾咗個，喂，好多香腸，喂，好痛啊！過啦，俾我，喂啊，好痛啊！喂，好多香腸，我係因為啱啱個櫃擋住我咯，最衰。個櫃冇擋住我過咗啦！哇，返學校冇一條咩學校？我哋成功過咗，我哋犧牲咗咁多條啲之後，我哋成功過咗呢個，有人擺陷阱，呢間咩學校嚟㗎大佬 ？What the fuck？ 咩事？我哋俾佢 fake kill 咗。究竟要點樣？究竟要如何過？我哋咁樣躝咗佢就得啦 ，OK。佢會跌嘢落嚟啊！都話噶啦，佢會切我哋條 J 噶，切埋袋咩都切晒，切左切右切晒，唔係切頭切尾切晒，又嚟啦係咪啊？Impress her， 我哋要踢波係咪？吓 impress 唔到咩？好勁喎 ！No one will ever love you 又嚟 ，OK？ 冇用喂啊！喂佢都長過我啊！呢條 what the fuck？ 點解人哋識變長啊？憑咩啊哇！佢而家我哋間屋變咗個健身房。我哋有3個禮拜唔噴嘅，我哋仲有3個禮拜變勁。Final date， 我哋而家就係爭 final date，OK。喂，我哋有鵝俾埋隻鵝食嘢添喎，我哋一樣多一隻鵝。 hit the treadmill，OK， hit 咗啦，點係嘅？喂，我哋打針添喎，喂，我哋俾個針拮咗個頭啊！救命啊
The reunion invitation caught John's eye.
！We
He
re-invite
read it again and again. Stunned. He'd gotten the date wrong. Very wrong.
吓
The reunion was tonight.
吓！我哋今日就要，我哋今日仲要去 reunion 啊！
He'd have to go alone.
哎
They'd all be there, and they'd look at John, and they'd know he was still a loser.
哎呀，我哋揾唔到 date 啊！我哋而家就係 loser 啊！點算？我哋而家係
John
輸
needed
家啦！
fast. He'd have to go out.
唔得，我哋而家要
He'd have to make an impact. John had to dress his best.
OK。
And better. This isn't
我哋卡住咗，但係
John.
可唔可以唔好卡住先？OK。我哋而家要去個 club 嗰度啦。
Single and desperately alone in the city.
我哋而家要快啲揾女啊！我哋而家冇女啊！
To find them. John went straight to the nearest bar. Sure, it was still early, but he couldn't waste any time. There must be some day drinkers he could pick up.
我哋要去揾女啊！快啲俾女我！我要女啊女啦！
It was a classy place. Even the
哇，
vomit
我
was
會
high quality.
嘔啊！
The bouncer looked like a hagfish that had taken up lacrosse.
唔好理佢，我哋入去啊！我哋快啲揾女啊！
Much better.
好啦，嗰邊唔入得去。哇！我哋而家着得幾型，睇下。你一睇我哋大隻仔，喂呢條女得唔得
John
啊？
stepped into the bar and saw her.
哦，我哋要
Answer to
揾
the question, what was John's
佢
purpose?
咁周圍噴口水喎，你都中意佢？
Being with her, taking her to the reunion. Their eyes met, and John knew she felt the same. Gladys did not feel the same, but John wasn't going to give up on their life together. A couple of drinks would
我咁
loosen her up
善
to
嘅
their
我哋
destiny.
press E。哇！我哋噴錢，見唔見到我哋幾有錢啊？我哋係咪即刻好 impress 啊？
Gladys was not an amateur when it came to drinking. John had to keep up.
Oh my god！我哋而家要鬥飲得多，快啲飲多啲。咁我哋飲唔到，我哋飲到啦。我哋快啲噴多啲錢，買多幾罐。我哋只要飲得夠多，我哋就可以噶啦。佢做咩啊？佢做咩咁？喂，入啦！
John's bladder was very full. It sloshed audibly as he moved.
Oh my god！我哋要屙尿啦！我哋快啲揾廁所，我哋要屙尿。Find a store。Oh my god！我哋成功咗，OK 冇事，我哋要嘔啦原來。我哋噴到去隔離嗰度。
John had
喂，
never
隔離有兩條嘅，佢哋做乜嘢啊？佢哋做埋晒啲不可告人嘅事，肯定好差啦！而家啲人，唉，哇！佢突然間，喂，我哋又卡住，喂，哇 ！What the fuck？What the fuck？ 哇！我睇到啲乜嘢？我睇到啲乜嘢？Hello 啊，KC 姐咯，係啊，好耐冇見啊！哇！我哋拆咗道門。佢啱啱無啦啦插佢，佢無啦啦插佢。
John looked around. Gladys was gone. John cursed his petite bladder. It was clear the cockpit was on autopilot. Time for John to hit
死
the
啦！我哋冇時間啊！哇！我哋食煙啊！我哋學識咗。
John's anxiety had sunk under the surface of the beer he'd drunk, while his confidence was floating high. This was the place he'd find love.
唔係我哋要喺呢度揾。
Except for the bartender. Clearly, this bar's only special was unhappy hour.
Buy a drink. Buy it.
Two for one was a good deal, though, and so far the beer had lifted John's spirits. Another 4 would make him feel twice as good.
Ôi. 咁我哋咪要飲晒佢咧又？我哋快啲飲啦！哎呀！哎呀！快啲俾我飲，我要飲。
The bartender gave John a smile that set his heart hammering. He had to impress her.
Tip the bartender. Okay. 睇下先。哇！我哋俾勁多錢，佢而家好 impress， 咩？佢有男朋友㗎？哎呀！我哋要俾人掟出去啦。
About offering a big tip in exchange for a date. John had thought bartenders loved tips. He needed to find a better club, one with a vibe.
我哋仲有4個鐘52分鐘，我哋點算？我哋仲未揾到啊！
It pulled him forward like a moth to a fiery death. John was running out of time to find a date and prove that he wasn't a loser. Dancing, the real way to flirt. The way of animals, of wild sexual creatures.
我哋咪要跟住佢哋跳。
Strutted and shook his booty. With booze buzzing round his head, John found himself on the dance floor. Everyone was up close and sweaty. John was exhilarated. He felt alive.
咁難跳嘅佢哋啲舞。
To try a little bump and grind.
Oh my god！ 我哋超勁，我哋跳得超好啊嘛！
It was a moment
喂，卡住咗喂，我哋太大條。
alone on the dance floor with a gorgeous penis, their sexual chemistry exploding.
呢個啊 ，dance with her。
Coyly, John could tell when someone was playing hard to get. He let her marinate in the tension before making his move.
哇，好難啊！好難控制啊 ！Oh my god！ 我哋係咪可以 impress 到佢啦？
John wasn't taking no for an answer.
咩嘢啊？我咪 make my move 咯，跳得咁好，喂！有人阻止我就我跳得咁好。
No sense of fun, but John was certain the next bar would be different.
係咪？跟住之後我哋發現啊，原來個個巴都唔掂，跟住之後咧，跟住之後發現我哋嘅真愛係喺我哋個 reunion 度，我哋有咩初戀嗰啲 friend。
It was like no one wanted to have a good time. Like no one had a sense of humor. John had meant that as a compliment.
唔識跳舞踢你出街，我跳得咁好，
So uptight.
我明明跳得咁好，佢唔掂咯
John's ego
佢。
was as bruised as his shaft.
我而家仲要俾人掉咗佢。
He was where he belonged, in a creepy murder alley covered in trash.
我哋而家仲要俾人掉咗去呢個垃圾房度，好慘啊，係咯。唉，就係因為唉呢個世界冇雞權，係啊。喂，即係我哋唯有走去拉呢個窿走啊，唔係嘛？嗱，我哋走去拉呢個通風口走，連門口都唔出得啊，好慘啊！我哋吓？ 即係我哋要經過呢啲垃圾啊！
John would have to go through the garbage to get out.
我哋慘到要經過呢啲垃圾嚟行喎，我哋連個通風管好都唔走得咯。
So moist, but textured. It smells like rotting dick yogurt.
Oh my god！ 我哋難聞到嘔咗。
In his mouth, he needed a drink to wash it down. There was still one bar he hadn't been kicked out of yet.
係咪即係我哋去埋最後尾嗰個，我哋就揾到㗎啦？
John had cleaned himself up as much as possible. He really needed a mint.
唔緊要，我哋一食咗個番梘，我哋而家好乾淨啦。洗埋啦嗱，幾乾淨。Find lawful winner. Tap E to 我哋而家咪要攞錢去買嘢。Insert 我哋點樣 insert 嚟入錢啊
John got it in, but he needed more to satisfy the machine. Nailed it.
OK 吓壞咗？喂啊！我人生使乜咁黑仔咧？睇下。
Life was a shitty joke.
啊，咁我揼爆部嘢得唔得啊
You want to mess with John? Do you?
？Press return to the head button。係咪要攞個籮柚撞爆佢？係。唔係喎，睇嚟撞唔爆喎，點樣？佢唔落嚟喎，點樣 press return 啊？係我唔知我而家要做咩添？點樣 press return 啊？呢個咪 headbutt 咯，唔係咩？莫非咁樣？吓？我而家要做咩？死啦！唔知要做咩添？點算呢？吓？佢唔出嚟，我冇辦法噶喎。吓？點樣 press return 啊？啊！而家我要點樣啊？有冇人知道我應該要點樣做？成日我哋玩隻咁嘅機冇得卡關，唔係啊！我又諗翻起琴日嘅慘況，我而家慘過條啲喎。我唔知要做咩添睇啊，點算呢？哇！噴咗啲廁紙啊！我哋做 J 都叫卡關咪係咯，有冇咁 sad 我？喂，我要點樣啊？點樣 press return 啊吓？喂，玩咗咁嘅嘢都叫卡關唔係啊？我咪要撳個掣啊，但我撳唔到啊！喂，佢嗰啲嘢就快跌落嚟，但佢唔跌，我可以點啊？我要點樣啊？救命啊！做 J 都卡關啊，好乞衣啊！我呢嚿嘢掂得唔得啊？咪啦，而家攞呢個啦，攞呢個得唔得啊？攞個廁紙啦。冇啊，唔得啊！我掂唔到啊！係咪有啲技巧啊？有啲咩技巧啊？ 玩條 J 都有技巧嘅。吓？點算啊？卡關喎！我玩隻咁嘅機冇得卡關，我咪真係有啲咩問題啊？我咪應該上網揾下攻略，等我上網揾下攻略先死啊！我玩呢個咁嘅嘢，我真係唔知要點樣過喎呢個。咁弱智嘅？我要點樣過關啊？吓？點樣啊 ？Press Enter。哦，哦，原來要 Press Enter。你打爆佢哦！我哋超勁喎！其實我哋咁樣可以打爆部嘢，咁都唔夠勁啊！係女都中意啊，咁勁係咪？我哋要企後啲先，跟住咧，再嘢衝埋去。係，我哋唔使卡關，直接打爆勁啊嘛！喂，但係其實咁樣中落去唔痛嗎？哇！其實佢嗰啲係咪啲咩套嚟㗎？佢嗰啲我想知道，佢嗰啲 mint。我唔係喎，我食得㗎喎。咁我哋而家咪可以出返去咯，我哋要。好，我哋而家可以出返去啦。
John wanted the strongest drink they had. Rough night? Someone asked John. He hadn't noticed her when he came in, but now he did. It really had been a rough night for John, but he felt a little better that someone cared enough to ask. It was a pity they were only sort of attractive.
咩咁 move 緊啊？見唔到啊？幾勁我喐得。
But destiny had given John a second chance. John made his move. Unfortunately, according to Alice and to her boyfriend Chadrick, it was the wrong move.
哇！我哋俾人捉住咗，我哋又俾人掉走咗啊！食到。
Chadrick threw John into the alley and followed, making unoriginal but still.
哇！佢勁嬲喎，佢揼我哋喎。我哋要打敗嗰條 J 喎。我哋可以打爆佢。嚟啊！可以啊，John 懟爆佢啊，John！只可以打爆佢，我哋就有女啊！打上唔上信我哋訓練過噶，我哋一個受過訓練嘅 J。Oh my god！ 我哋打爆咗佢，哇！我哋超勁，佢噴血，懟咗我哋啊！喂，原來爆樽嚟，我哋爆咗人樽。哦，我哋而家要打爆人哋啊！隻抽格劍，勁嘢啊你！隻抽我格劍贏咗啦，我。格劍。Oh my god！ 我哋要去啦。做 J 都要俾人辨識，邊個叫佢揼我哋先？佢揼我哋先噶。Oh my god！ 我哋你知唔知我哋擔住支煙咁樣入去幾型仔啊嘛？叫我着埋件衫，我哋簡直嗰啲偶像劇男主角啦。 find bullies， 然之後我哋一嘢揼爆佢哋。我哋所有人眾目睽睽，睇下。
Now with jobs and marriages and beer bellies, John was surprised at how ordinary they had all turned out.
Oh my god!
He spotted them, John's tormentors. Time for them to feel the wrath.
我哋要揼爆佢啊！唔好俾佢揼過。喂，佢都係圍毆喎，點贏啊？ Oh my god！ 我哋超勁，我哋可以啊，揼爆佢哋，着埋啲咁嘅老土衫啊嗱，我哋揼爆2條咯，原來。我哋超勁，揼爆佢，揼爆佢！喂，呢2條特別勁噶喎。 懟我咯又，唔好搞我後邊。喂 ，John 啊，俾啲努力揼爆佢啊！阿 John 你可以啊，佢哋嗰2條特別勁。Oh my god， 揼贏咗啊，超勁 ！Oh my god， 圍毆都未驚過真愛啦，見唔見我哋超勁，我哋贏咗，我哋贏咗啦！
John's primal joy faded as he saw how the other penises looked at him. Not like a winner, like he was trash.
吓，佢哋咪報警啊？喂，大佬，佢之前 bully 我喎，揼埋佢哋啦咁。
John tumbled down the steps, hitting every bruise on his length and his ego.
吓？ 咁 sad 嘅我哋咩悲慘人性啊！我會安慰我哋啊！
She'd seen it all and followed John out to laugh at him more? No, to see if he was all right.
哎呦，我哋揾我哋嘅真愛啦，係咪啊
This was John's chance to ask
？Oh my god!
Why all those years ago she'd said to him, "No one will ever love you." Harmony stared at John in shock. How could John not know why? Didn't John remember what he'd done?
吓？咁佢而家又嬲我哋嘅佢吓？所以我哋做咗啲乜嘢啊？我哋咪傷害咗個女仔個心。我哋又要發夢啦！我哋係我哋而家超熟練好冇？有蟲嘅都照食啊！嗰個都叫 Apple 啊吓 ，What the foot？ 哦，我哋咁樣令到佢俾嘢針啊嘛，係咪啊 ？Hello Emily， 返到屋企啦，終於太好了！哇，我哋伸長咗喎，咩料啊？咩料啊？我哋吓？我哋食咗個女仔啊！ 哇！我哋變咗超長啲喎！喂！大家係咪夢寐以求就係咪有咩咁長啊？我想知道。我哋咪要回顧我哋呢一生啊！我哋所發生過嘅事。Oh my god！ Oh my god! Oh my god! 吓？我係咪有發噩夢啊？6個鐘之後， 呢個咪阿 Sam。
There was nothing Sam enjoyed more than the fresh air of an early morning, the dew sparkling on the grass, the music of the trees, space to think.
吓 ？Ask a friend to play with you 吓，兩個人玩嘅咩？我咁 sad 嘅咩？吓，我冇朋友喎，只可以自己玩啊。
Smell. It made Sam's eye water. It was John, passed out and crusted with vomit and regret.
Oh my god！ 啊 ，John 你醒啊
John was awake and tolerably clean. Sam tried to be gentle.
哇！而家要一個人控制啊，咩冰與火之人啲 friend 落嚟啊！喂，佢一邊行一邊嘔啊！我覺得我好 sad 咯。
Sam coaxed John along. It was like herding compost.
Press return 同我覺得我而家勁 sad 喎，你睇我覺得我 sad 啲啊，我冇朋友會同我
John
玩
couldn't
啊，
answer Sam's
我
questions
真係
yet.
一個人。
How had he ended up such a
喂，
wreck?
如果咧，喂你見唔見到啊？喂，勁嘢喎！如果我哋靠近另一條 J 咧，跟住佢個屎忽窿會閂埋喎，你睇下咯喎，你睇住咯喎。哎呀，可唔可以醒一醒先？你睇住咯，佢會閂埋個屎忽窿，佢驚你懟佢啊！佢驚俾人千年殺啊！
Sam couldn't resist the tasty treat.
Oh my god！ 阿 Sam 食咗，咁可唔可以俾我哋都食兩下？
John immediately felt better, but his head was still pounding, and not in a good way. If only John could fly away from his pain as easily.
哇！噴勁多錢，我哋好有錢啊！我哋而家要做乜嘢啊？我唔知我哋而家要做咩添，我哋繼續行買衫咯。好似啱啱之前嗰樣好睇啲，但係唔緊要。
Even that bit of senseless destruction couldn't cheer John up.
阿 John
Sam
而家好
saw his
sad
friend's
啊！
misery. He suggested they keep going.
我而家要吐苦水啦！我哋
John wanted to know something. Why didn't anyone love him?
我哋行下去咗游水添，
He
死人！
felt like a softie, whining about his feelings.
我實在太傷心啦！
But Sam didn't make fun of him. Sam
阿
asked him
Sam
to
願
go
意
on. And so
願意
John
聽我
told
哋
him the
講
whole
嘢。
story about how hard he'd made himself and how
咁如果我咁
unfair
樣
it
呢個咪
felt.
都會係喎，都會噶
Everything
喎。
he'd done.
Oh my god！ 佢哋坐喺度，嗰人喺度做乜嘢？佢坐喺度，然之後喺度啄佢。
Saying it out loud, John realized he'd sounded like an asshole. But he'd done everything right. Why didn't he get what he wanted? Why didn't John get love? Wanting someone isn't the same as loving them, said Sam.
佢哋講嘢要周圍噴口水啊嘛，好污
You
糟啊！
have to keep trying.
我哋咪又要去 club 啦，我哋
How about a bike ride? Sam asked.
吓？佢哋點樣去搭？點樣去坐單車啊，大佬 ？What the
John
fuck？
struggled to get his balance, but Sam told him not to give up. John kept trying, getting better as they went.
喂，咩料啊？佢哋點解會踩到單車咧？靠！佢哋點解會踩到單車㗎 ？What？ 佢哋用咩嘢踩緊啊？喂，細路走開啊！聽唔到咩叮叮咗喎？叮叮咗唔讓開唔係我嘅問題啊吓！Oh my god！ 我哋踩得超好啊！佢喺度揈我個頭嘅。
John and Sam stopped and looked at the sunset. For a moment, John let himself
Oh my god！ 我要望 sunset。
listen to the world and look at how beautiful it could be.
Oh my god！ 我哋拍 MV， 卡咩單定車？
Life can be hard, said Sam, but that doesn't mean we have to be.
The end 吓咁樣我哋就完咗，即係點啊？就算我哋冇愛情，我哋仲有朋友，我哋要堅持落去。見唔見得幾勵志？呢個丁丁的故事。Scrub your feelings 吓，我哋而家要 scrub my feelings 啊。OK 好啦。Pick flowers。我要玫瑰啦。咁你就要呢個啦。Attend therapy。我哋而家有我哋嘅朋友陪伴我哋啦。Pink 嘅 emotes， 喂，我都未畫。喂，哇！我哋仲有得嚟漏我出街喎，即係我唔願行嗰邊啦就。哇！阿 Sam 老婆同個仔吓，會唔會有咩 N 乜 R 嘅劇情出現咁樣 ？Help an old lady 推佢過馬路，喂，我推阿婆出去俾車撞喎，OK 嘛？哎呀，阿婆你還好嘛？阿婆，我 OK 嘅，差唔多啦。吓？ Rescue kitten，OK， 我哋要救隻貓嚟。喂，隻貓都幾正喎，嗰隻貓個樣正喎，其實。喂 poetry，but 咩咧 ？OK， 我哋嘅詩就係 but。哇，懟咗佢屎忽窿。Watch Titanic， 點解要兩條友 Watch Titanic 兩條男人？ Watch Titanic like 咩料 ？Jack 咁基嘅成件事啊，好感動啊！哇，佢啲哇會喊到周圍噴，佢噴到周圍個電視都冧埋佢啲眼淚。我係咪又要坐返喺呢度？阿希莉係咪又要同我哋講啊？我哋要講 sorry， 係我哋 apologize 啊！係咪原諒我哋啦？咁要better join。我哋而家成為咗更好嘅 D 啦！我哋而家。好感動啊！我哋係咪完咗啦？咁我哋就 Oh my god！ 我哋玩完咗隻 game 啦，耶完！我而家學識咗啦，我學識咗點樣成為一條好的，我成為咗一個好的人，耶！係啊，我發現原來一直冇 show 個 chat 出嚟啊，點解嘅？我唔記得整個 chat 喎，好似我唔係啊，我整咗我唔記得擺喺上面，哎呀，好弱智啊！唔緊要啊，唉，我都唔知要講咩好，唉，點解會發生咗啲咁嘅嘢噶？啊！成為一條好丁真啊！又試過，我估唔到，我突然間係喎，我哋一望翻我掛住玩嗰隻 game，我唔記得咗望個畫面，因為我發現原來我冇擺個 chat 出嚟 ，what the fuck 啊！唉，我唔知要講咩好了，唉，又嚟啦，點解又係咁樣噶啊？收台先知真我玩完晒成隻 game 我先知 ，OK 嘅，冇問題，正嘢。係我哋而家係好丁人，我哋學識咗做一個好丁人，掛住玩做乜嘢啫？我呢個專心，要 respect to 丁 OK 嘅，我要學識 respect。我哋終於玩完呢隻 game，佢都幾有趣嘅，起碼 Hikari 成功都唔算真係卡 game 嘅，係我起碼我上網揾到一個方法，佢個 return 係做啲乜嘢 ？OK 嘅 ，OK 嘅。事故之力無處不在，每一次點都要試一事故先。唔係啊，琴日算冇事故嘅，只不過琴日係玩遊戲算唔算事故呢？我自己玩遊戲有障礙啫，冇乜問題嘅。係啦，咁今日都差唔多，可能就係咁樣啦。皆さん，睇下我捉卡啲結論就係食緊飯不宜觀咯。真係呢個睇完唔係啊？你咪當佢係香腸咯，你有好多條腸咁解啫。節目效果真係特登嘅，所有一切咧都係 Hikari 意料之內，辛苦晒，大家今日都辛苦晒啦。係啊，我哋咁樣又過完一個禮拜啦，皆さん，時間真係過得好快，咁樣又到新一個禮拜啦。大家辛苦晒啦，Hikari係啊，咁我哋下個禮拜二都會有呢個嘅有機午餐啦，然之後嗰一日係禮拜二，今個禮拜二咧，咁就會同喺呢個軒眉個台度係啦，咁就會玩呢個嘅人傳話日文版，係 Hikari 咧。之前大家有睇過 Hikari 嘅日文來都知道 Hikari 係日文苦手，係 Hikari 真係完全搞唔掂日文嘅，所以咧究竟會發生啲咩事 Hikari 都唔知道，所以大家都記得過嚟睇啊，係啦，咁樣就嚟一齊取笑一下 Hikari 或者可能意外發覺到 Hikari 嘅語言力量呢。係啊，而家都唔早啦，大家都記得早啲休息啊，中意 Hikari 嘅 like、subscribe、share 啊，然之後大家都記得係留意翻 Hikari 個 Twitter 啦，之後會出翻呢個嘅時間表係啦。咁我哋禮拜二見啊，皆さん，咁我哋禮拜二可以見2次啦。好啦，我哋禮拜二見啦，晚安啊各位，早唞，發個好夢，祝大家發夢見到 Hikari。好啦，拜拜 ，love you guys，拜拜。